Meet Rahul, a 25-year-old software engineer from Bangalore. Like many young Indians, Rahul was struggling to make sense of his finances. His salary always seemed to vanish before the month ended, and the idea of saving felt like a distant dream. Another month, another zero balance. How will I ever get ahead? But Rahul's life was about to change. One day, while scrolling through social media, he stumbled upon a book that would transform his financial future, Get a Financial Life by Beth Kobliner. Excited by the promise of financial wisdom, Rahul decided to give it a shot. The first big lesson he learned: the power of budgeting. Following the author's advice, Rahul sat down and listed all his expenses. He was shocked to see how much he was spending on unnecessary things. Wait, did I really spend 5,000 rupees on food delivery last month and 3,000 on random online shopping? Armed with this knowledge, Rahul made a simple budget. He decided to cut back on eating out and impulse purchases. Instead, he started cooking at home and made a rule to wait 24 hours before buying anything online. But sticking to the budget was not easy. Rahul faced newer temptations daily. Come on, Rahul, it's just one dinner. Live a little. I can't. I'm trying to stick to my budget. Despite the peer pressure, Rahul stayed strong. He found creative ways to socialize without overspending, like inviting friends and colleagues to dinners at home. As weeks passed, Rahul's discipline began to pay off. For the first time in years, he had money left over at the end of the month. I can't believe this. I actually saved 8,000 rupees this month. Encouraged by his own success, Rahul dug even deeper into Kobliner's book. He realized that budgeting was just the first step in a long journey towards financial independence. Debt management, investing, insurance, there is so much more to learn. Little did Rahul know, his financial adventure was just beginning. The lessons from Get a Financial Life were about to change his entire approach to money. With his newfound budgeting skills, Rahul was feeling more confident about his finances. But as he delved deeper into the book, Get a Financial Life, he realized that there was so much more to learn. The next big lesson for him: tackling debt. I didn't realize my credit card debt had grown so much. Like many young professionals, Rahul had fallen into the trap of minimum payments on his credit card. He had a due of 1.5 lakh rupees across his two credit cards, with interest rates as high as 36% per annum. Kobliner's book emphasized the importance of paying off high-interest debt quickly. Rahul decided to finally take action. Following the book's advice, Rahul made a plan. First, he called his credit card companies and negotiated lower interest rates, managing to bring them down to 24%. Thank you so much. This will really help me pay off my debt faster. Next, Rahul used the debt avalanche method suggested in the book. He focused on paying off the card with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the other. To find extra money for debt payments, Rahul got creative. He started tutoring coding on weekends and sold some gadgets he really used. However, there were obstructions along the way. There were times when Rahul felt tempted to spend money, especially when his friends invited him to expensive outings and dinners. It's hard to say no, but I need to stay focused on my goal. Rahul stayed committed. He eventually found free or low-cost alternatives to have fun, like going out to local parks and making his favorite food at home. Months passed by and Rahul's dedication finally paid off. After just 10 months of focused effort, he made his final debt payment. I cannot believe this. I am finally debt-free. The feeling of financial freedom was surely incredible. Rahul felt a weight lift off his shoulders. But as he turned the page in Kobliner's book, he realized his journey was far from over. There was a new challenge waiting: learning to invest his money. Stocks, mutual funds. This looks very complicated, but I have come this far. I'm sure I can do this. With his debts cleared, Rahul felt a new sense of financial freedom. But as he dove into the investing chapter of the book, he realized that he was finally entering uncharted waters. Equity, debt, mutual funds, SIPs, it's like a whole new language. Determined to understand the concepts, Rahul started with the basics. The book emphasized the importance of starting to invest early, even with small amounts. I see, so the power of compound interest is your best friend in investing. Armed with this knowledge, Rahul decided to take his first steps into the world of investing. So Mr. Rahul, how can we help you today? I want to start investing, but I am not sure where to start. The bank managers suggested a fixed deposit, but Rahul remembered Kobliner's advice about considering inflation. He politely declined and decided to explore further. Over the next few weeks, Rahul immersed himself in learning. He watched YouTube videos, read financial blogs, and even joined an online investment forum. Finally, Rahul felt ready to make his first investment. Following Kobliner's advice about starting with low-cost index funds, he opened a Demat account and invested in a Nifty 50 index fund. But Rahul's investment journey was just beginning. He soon learned that investing was not just about making the first proper investment, it was about consistency and patience. Okay, 5,000 rupees every month into the index fund. I can manage that. As months passed by, Rahul watched his investments grow. There were ups and downs surely, and sometimes he felt tempted to sell when the market dipped. The market has gone down so much, should I sell my stocks now? But he remembered the book's advice about long-term investing and held on to his investments. His patience was rewarded as his investments recovered and grew. Rahul decided to diversify his portfolio further. He started researching other investment options like government bonds and international funds. But isn't the stock market risky? It can be, but with the right approach and a long-term perspective, it's a powerful tool for wealth creation. As Rahul's knowledge grew, so did his confidence. He even started helping his own parents review their retirement portfolios. But Rahul's biggest test was yet to come. As he turned to the next chapter in Kobliner's book, he faced a daunting and complex topic: real estate. Owning a home, that is the next big step. But am I ready for such a huge investment? With his investment portfolio growing steadily, Rahul felt he was ready for the next big financial step: buying a home. But as he dived into the real estate chapter of Get a Financial Life, he realized that this would be his biggest challenge yet. Kobliner's book emphasized the importance of careful consideration before jumping into home ownership. Rahul took this advice to heart and started by crunching the numbers. Okay, let's see. 20% down payment, EMI, property tax, maintenance, and so on. The more Rahul calculated, the more he realized how big a commitment buying a home would be. He decided to dig deeper before making a decision. This 2 BHK in Electronic City is perfect for young professionals like you. It looks nice, but can you tell me more about the long-term costs? Rahul's questions surprised the agent, who wasn't used to such well-informed first-time buyers. Impressed, he provided detailed information about property taxes, maintenance costs, and potential resale value. Son, buying a house is always a good investment. You should do it. I understand, father, but I need to make sure it makes financial sense for me right now. Remembering Kobliner's advice about considering alternatives, Rahul decided to explore the option of renting a bit longer. So, if I invest the difference between rent and potential EMI, I could actually come out ahead by renting for a few more years. This realization was eye-opening for Rahul. He decided to hold off on buying for now and instead focused on building a larger down payment while continuing to invest. I will aim to save 30% of my income for the down payment. It will take longer, but I'll be in a much stronger position to buy the house. Rahul's decision was not popular with everyone. Rahul, you are earning well now. Why waste money on rent? Uncle, I'm building my savings and investments first. I want to be fully prepared before I buy. Despite the pressure, Rahul stood firm in his decision. He continued to educate himself about real estate, attending property exhibitions, and reading market reports. Interesting. Looks like the suburbs are developing fast. Could be a good option in a few years. As months passed by, Rahul's disciplined approach paid off. His savings grew and he gained a deep understanding of the real estate market. I'm so glad I didn't rush into buying. I'm in a much better position now and I understand the market so much better. Rahul's journey taught him that sometimes the best financial decision is to wait and prepare. But as he turned to the final chapter of Kobliner's book, he realized that there was one more crucial lesson to learn: protecting his financial future. Insurance. I have been avoiding this, but I guess it's time to face it. Little did Rahul know, understanding insurance would be the key to securing all the financial progress he had made till then. Kobliner's book emphasized the importance of having the right insurance coverage. Rahul decided to tackle this challenge head-on. Health insurance, term life insurance, disability insurance, there is so much to consider. Rahul started by getting a comprehensive health insurance policy, realizing that a medical emergency could wipe out all his savings. Given your age and health, this policy offers good coverage at a reasonable premium. It is expensive, but it's worth the peace of mind. Next, Rahul considered term life insurance. Although single, he wanted to make sure that his parents wouldn't face financial hardship in case something happened to him. Son, you don't need to worry about us. I know, father, but this is part of being financially responsible. As Rahul put these protections in place, he felt a sense of accomplishment. He had come a long way from the financially clueless young man he was just a year ago. Budget, investments, insurance. I've got it all sorted now. Rahul's journey was not just about improving his own finances. He started sharing his knowledge with friends and colleagues. And that is how I transformed my financial life. Rahul's story is a testament to the power of financial education. From struggling with basics to confidently managing his money, he had truly gotten a financial life. If I can do it, so can you. It's never too late to get a financial life. And there you have it, Rahul's journey to financial literacy and success. But remember, this is just one person's story. Your path might look different, but the principles remain the same. We hope that Rahul's story has inspired you to take control of your finances. It's not about getting rich quick, but about making smart, informed decisions for your financial future. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Click on that bell icon to stay notified about our upcoming videos on personal finance and money management. And if you want us to cover any specific financial topics in our future videos, let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's your money and your life. Make it count.